Hello, everybody, and welcome to another installment of Saturday Morning Champions. And we are on the third week of my Pride Month celebration. This was actually the first idea I had, where I wanted to highlight Betsy Braddock and have one stipulation be that Rachel Summers be in play. But I couldn't think of a scenario that I wanted to do, so we did the last couple weeks. Because I was trying to just keep the games as normal as possible. Really no divergence other than the fact that we were highlighting queer characters. Didn't make it as explicit. This is going to be slightly more explicit just in the fact that we're going to start the game with Marvel Girl in play. But I couldn't figure out what scenario I wanted to do. And then I realized that the Horsemen was great because we have Death, who is, without being explicit, is Angel. And he is Death. And we could highlight the Uncanny X-Force run, which if you are not a comic book reader or you're a more recent comic book reader and you just want a really good story, the first 18 to 20 20 issues of Rick Remender's Uncanny X-Force is really, really good. And it eventually, Angel goes full Archangel mode and then eventually takes on the mantle of Apocalypse, and at which point he has what is called a death seed. The Celestials have life seeds. At some point he gets a hold of a death seed, which is what the Power Stone is going to represent in this game. The Power Stone is going to be that death seed, so it's going to give a boost to the villains as they go down the row. It starts on death, but it will end up on whatever villain it ends up on. Oh, I gotta randomize these. I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. Oh, I suppose I can't. Okay. I just put them down. I didn't even randomize them. Okay. Is that the same way? I think it was. I think, oh no, famine. These two switched. Okay. Either way. But then we also have to randomize these. We're going to get a random side scheme into play. Time of famine. So an amplify icon, or not amplify, a hazard icon. Yeah, it's going to be pretty much straightforward from there. There's not a lot of minions, so it's not like I'm really playing into what Marvel Girl is capable of. It's just more of highlighting just that aspect of Psylocke. And we're going to start out with 6 threat there. This starts with 0. And yeah, we'll just play out the game. We're playing with Betsy Braddock, aka Psylocke. On this side, she can flip over her... I do start with the psi knives, right? I flip over... I can exhaust the knives to put psionic cards from my discard pile into my deck. On the other side, I can... I think it's when I make a basic attack. I can flip over one of these if I'd like to. Found that pretty straightforward. Oh, this is art that I got at Con of Heroes. An alt art that I got at Con of Heroes that I think I just sort of forgot. I put it away right away and didn't show it off in the video I made. Okay. All right. So let's get down to it. So we got MX Science 6. We have and I don't remember precisely who made this deck, but I will put the deck list on the screen. But it's actually a really good Justice Psylocke deck that I was pretty impressed by. I just kind of did some example hands, just trying to think about how this would play out. And I was really impressed. So let's see. So I think right off the bat, we want mental detection, which... Okay, that would cover actually all 6 of that. And then I think we want upside the head to just buy us extra turns. And I think Flurry of Blades. I can shuffle Professor X back into my deck if I need to. And one way or another is really, really powerful. I'm just worried that the side schemes that we could go grab. First of all, we've got 3 copies of it in there, but the side schemes might be a little bit more than we're prepared to take on in the first turn. So let's just ignore that. Cerebro. Okay, so we've got a combo here where we can shuffle him back into the deck and then just go, yeah, this deck's going to be great. Okay. Right off the bat, we want to do... Oh, but that's going to be... I'm going to do our 2 copies of Upside the Head to do mental detection. Oh, that doesn't do all of it. Okay, either way. Oh, we got to be in hero form too, which means... Take that back real quick. I'm less concerned. Fury of Blades, I think I want to keep... She has a small hand size on the other side, but I think I want to keep this in here. Oh, actually, okay, sorry, yeah. All right, so do this. We're going to exhaust Cerebro. It allows for us to exhaust it and then look for a X-Men ally from our deck. I'm not going to do the Professor X combo this time. I'm just going to do this to get a extra resource here. So it kind of makes it free. And I think Blindfold is my option here. I think so. Yeah, Blindfold's my option. I guess the other nice thing is that her ability can put Marvel Girl back into the deck. So if we don't need to get Professor X, I don't know what scenario that's going to be, but if we don't need to get Professor X, we can always get Marvel Girl back pretty easily. Alright, so we did that. Add that to our hand. Then flip over. Then do these two for mental detection so that we can remove 1 plus 4 more. So put Time of Famine down to 1. And when this gets defeated, we're gonna put the top card, 10 cards, into the discard pile. Okay, so at this point, that's done. I guess overdo it, thwart for 3 here, lose the top 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get rid of this, so we don't have that looming over us. And at this point, now we kind of have the freedom to just go Fury of Blades onto Death, paying with that, and these two. And we want to flip both these over to the Katana side. Part of their activation. And these are both May abilities, right? You may, yeah, okay. It's not like Shadowcat where one of the sides is kind of forced to. So we're going to do 2, 6. We're going to do 6 to Death. The Power Stone is going to get flipped over to Psylocke. Nice Infinite tokens. Not sponsored, but they're just awesome. And I think that's everything. Oh, sorry, she's got to do something. And I guess I will just get a spare damage onto Pestilence. We'll just do Pestilence. She's got like one of the abilities I do not like. We're gonna lose so much to Famine though. That's unfortunate. All right, and they're only attack triggers, so we're only gonna have to worry about their abilities on the attack side. Although I feel like we're gonna be blanking a lot of their scheming if possible. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool misdirect. Okay, so let me just read this over. When you would take any amount of damage from an enemy, prevent 2 of that damage for each katana. Prevent 2 additional damage for each knife. Confuse that enemy. Alright, so we're going to pay for this. We can probably blank the entire attack and confuse Famine. That would not be the worst thing in the world. Yeah, actually, yeah, this should be... Okay, we should be pretty safe this turn. So this goes up 1. Oh, sorry, we're preventing damage from Death, which is also good. So Death goes to attack us. This is when you would take any amount of damage. Oh, this is deals, not takes. So even if we prevent it, the Power Stone's still going to move over. But okay, well, I don't think I'm going to defend, am I? Yeah, I'm not going to defend. So 2, 3, 4. That will be enough to scoot it over. But what we're going to do is we're going to go 1, 2, misdirect. We're going to change one of these to the knife. And then we will prevent the 4 damage and confuse Death, which will be hopefully nice. This moves over because right here, when the villain activates, move the active counter to the next villain. The Power Stone still moves. Slash the Death Seed. And then we get our encounter card, which is a Hound. Ironic. So we've got somewhere in this deck, we've got Angel, who's right there, and we've got Marvel Girl, who's time displaced right there. Put that there. If you're in hero form, Hound attacks me. Otherwise, change my identity to hero form. And I'm just going to take the 2. That's going to bring me down to... Put me to 8. Alright. Then that's my encounter card. Okay, so we just got to worry about guard. But I think we're doing fine here. Alright, so actually we can use mental detection to take that down and draw 2 cards. So why don't we do that? Oh, but what we need to do first is we will attack, and we want them to be in katana form. So I'm going to use her ability to flip over this. Oh, death dealt 1 damage to everything. Forgot about that. Okay. So flip that over, attack for 3, take the guard minion out. Do mental detection, remove 1 threat from a scheme, draw 2 cards. So we've got the 2 katanas, 1, 2, like the misdirect. I also like Angel. I wish I could play out Angel. We're losing Marble Girl here. Am I concerned with overkill at all? Not from famine, I don't think. Down to 7. No, okay. We're losing Marble Girl only if we choose to. This goes away. Flip this over. And I take the guard minion out. I feel like the psionic... Oh, actually, wait a second. Sorry. Now that I'm on this side, I can go grab a X-Men ally. Do I have... I have no X-Men allies. All right. And I can't do that to shuffle. Wow, okay. That's unfortunate. Could have used the extra resource. We've burned up all of them. Oh, and he's not even an X-Men ally, so I can't be going to grab him. I think, do we just... Okay, I think we keep Angel with the idea being that we will heal back up as long as we're in this form, keep our health as good as possible, and then we'll use him to ready back up so that we can do our shenanigans. And we'll keep Marble Girl here. This is only an attack trigger. Okay, so 1, 2, 3... So, gain retaliate, gain upgrade your weapons, ready. So that's a ready. We have a lot of skills. Alright, we'll see what the turn looks like. I'm not sure where I'm going. Alright, so this goes up to 1. Goes to scheme for 2, 3, 4, 5. See, yep. Yeah, we gotta keep the main scheme in check. And then my counter card is Hunted, Obligation, Alter Ego Action, discard a card from your hand, discard this card. Okay, we're actually in fine position for that. Well, let's put it right here. So with that knowledge, we know we don't have anything, so we're not going to waste this. We might have a skill. Okay, so let's think this through. So we're not even going to bother with the ready. So if our turn looks like we're not taking this down. Okay, so we can play out Angel that way. And then I think we want to, we do have these. All right, how tight is our resources? So we've got this. And then I'm not really sold on any of these. So these could actually go towards playing Professor X. But then what am I discarding to get rid of this? Am I that concerned? Extra encounter card is a lot. I think all the allies I can go grab. That's 2. That's 3. That's 3. That's 4. All right, let me just think this through. I can confuse. Oh, this moves over. Okay, so I can confuse War because I will take an attack from Pestilence. I will be back in Alter Ego to... Is that what I want to do? Do I want to play out Angel? Is that, I guess, the other question. Because my thought here is I will attack Death to get the Power Stone back, ready back up with Angel. Yeah, I think it's probably best if we... Oh, I have these. So I can Yeah, pay for 1, do this, put Professor X, find him. Yeah, okay. Then I can discard. I want to be an attack because I want to make big attacks. Okay, so just discard anything, get rid of this. Then we'll flip over. We will pay 1, 2, 3 for Professor X, who will confuse War. I think that's how it's going to work out. He will exhaust to take this down to 3. We will attack Death for 3. Put him down to 0. Hopefully he will not heal back up. He will get the Power Stone. Then we will go 2, 3 for Angel. He will ready her back up. Oh, I could have readied an X-Men character. Oh, no, I want to confuse. I want to throw out confused status counters as much as possible. All right, then make an attack for 4 against. I guess keep moving down Pestilence. Focus on 1 Horseman at a time. And Angel will also put 2 damage on the Pestilence. Consequential damage there. Ready back up. So I will be losing my text box. Oh, do I want to do anything with Marvel Girl? So he's going to be throwing himself in front. I guess just put 1 more damage here. Get Pestilence as low as possible. We lose Marvel Girl because, yeah, Professor X is going to take the attack. Alright, so then we draw 1, 2, 3, 4. Honestly, lucking into these is real good. If we can keep the main scheme in check, I think the rest of the game is just us just doing what we can. Okay, so this goes up to 4. Pestilence goes to attack. We defend with Professor X. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He goes away. Again, during the Age of Apocalypse, Professor X dies. We blank our text box, so we'll do this to blank the text box. This moves over to War, who we will hopefully be in alter ego form for. And we get targeted for elimination, so we can't touch that. And when this is the player who defeated the scheme confuses their identity. I think that's fine. And that was our encounter card. We're going to be getting another encounter card. I think from this point of view, we should pay 1, 2. Oh wait, what we should do, sorry, is we should put 4 damage. Let's put 4 damage on War. Because I can just have Angel attack Pestilence. Let's get the big damage into the important places. Then we will pay 1, 2 for mental detection, and we want to have one of them be a psi knife. Oh, yeah, no, we wanted the attack. So yeah, okay. One be a psi knife so that we're removing 1 plus an additional 2 and drawing a card. So we are going to be confused. This is going to go away. We will draw another card. Specialized training, which I see the power in, and I bet if I can do it, it's going to be great. I don't know if I feel like that's a pressure point we don't want to be concerning ourselves with. Oh, yeah, we will have played out Skill Investigator, so we draw another card. Didn't see that, but that's right there. Okay. Oh, okay. That answers my concerns. All right. So I think we do want to be in. Okay, so let's have Angel put 2 damage here to just get Pestilence down to 0. Keep everybody as close to defeated as possible. Then, so no matter what we do, we're going to have this configuration. So this is going to be 2 damage plus a confuse. So maybe, 2 damage, so 4 damage total. I do think just confusing all the villains is probably a good idea. So let's go 1, 2, Flurry of Blades onto Famine. So we'll deal 2 damage, plus we will confuse. Wow, okay. I think I might actually... Oh, no. Confuse, plus another 2 damage. We might just make it, people. And then go away. We're left with specialized training, which I'm actually just going to ditch. As we flip over to alter ego. Actually, we're very healthy. That's good. Alright, so then ready back up. Take the encounter card. Drawing, making an entrance, which... Okay, so we might be burning, clear the area to do the making the entrance to get this down, but we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Right now, we are protecting the Power Stone very well, I will say. It'd have to be pretty clutch, but if we could draw into 2 copies of Furio Blades, I feel like the game is just done at that point. Oh, you're ready. Okay. Okay. Wow, okay, I might be psychic here. Okay, can we make that happen? 1. So we could do both of them, and they can... Yeah. We might have the game wrapped up right here. Cool. Okay, so move here. This goes up to 5. The Mighty could fall very quickly here. Oh, confuse, so that just blank the confuse. And we are at a very healthy life total. The only thing that would stand in our way is just encounter cards that heal them up. We still have this pretty well established. We don't need to worry about the confuse. We can use this... Oh, because this goes away. That effect is done. So we can use this to go get an X-Men ally that we care about. Rough Riders. Resolve the responsibility of the... Oh, this moves over to death. Okay, resolve the forced responsibility of the active villain as if it had one. Move the active counter to the next villain. Okay, so we take 1 damage. That's actually pretty benign. Oh, Angel goes away. I don't know that was crucial to what we were trying to do anyway, but okay, Rough Riders. It was just... Deal 1 damage to each character you control. Okay, so that does change the math, but not too concerned. And then we've got Horsemen of Pestilence right here. Heal 2 damage. And give her a tough status counter. So, I think we're still pretty golden here. She activates against you. So she attacks for 1... Oh, she activates against me, so she schemes. It's for 2, 3, 4. Alright, so 9 of 12. And after a villain activates, so we move this over. That was quick. Alright, so if we have the Psy Knife and 2 katanas, we deal 6 to here, and we deal 6 to here. Correct? Correct. Alright. So then we just have some damage plus 2 here. In the discard pile. Okay, do I have a way... If I were to Okay, and these also count as resources. So I can't use this ability to get this back. Oh yeah, okay. So and I need to be in hero form. So this ability doesn't do anything for me. What I can do is use Cerebro to go grab somebody. And that somebody is going to probably be Marvel Girl. How much does Dazzler? Okay, so I guess the only thing is that I'm not playing out these characters. I'm just adding them to my hand. Does that matter? I don't think so. I think just having Marvel Girl is going to be good. Oh, wait, should I be grabbing Xavier? Okay, wait, so let me think this over real quick. Because, that's a pressure point. I guess as long as I'm in hero form, so Pestilence will go to attack me, I don't need to worry about scheming. This will go up to 10. That's either going to make it very close or just academic. So we'll grab Marvel Girl. Thing is, it's like the cheapest minion I can get is 4/3 anyway, so it's not like grabbing her is going to change the math at all. But then we will flip over. Oh, but I need to pay with so keep that in hand. I need to pay with this to flip it over to the katana side, and then do Furio Blades here and deal 2, then 2 more and 2 more. So famine goes down to 0. I do feel like we're on a knife's edge here though. Then we're all set up to do okay, let's think this over real quick. Is something like making an entrance what I would have preferred to do here? Or do I just gamble? I think I just gamble. Hey, so let me just put this little nightmare to bed for anybody that's already tracked this. So my Psy Katana gives me piercing. So all I need to do is deal the damage to one of the villains and take out the other one, and that's it. I don't track that in this video, and I don't... Anything that happens after this point, I did not track the fact that the katanas gave me piercing, which breaks the tough and just finishes this. I'm gonna hem and haw, and the rest of the video is going to go on as it is, but just know that I did not see that in the moment. I think I just do that. 6 here. And then I make a basic attack here to get rid of the tough. And you can take the Power Stone from me all you want. I just need to deal 2 damage to Pestilence. And I think we keep Marvel Girl just in case. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. Hand doesn't matter. Okay, so this goes up to 10. And Pestilence goes to attack for 1, 2, 3, 4. You can take the Power Stone. That's fine. Then my text box gets blanked. And my encounter card is... Heal 2 damage from death. Oh no! Give him a tough status. Right. Well, I mean, this is kind of what we were racing up against anyway. We're going to need to defend. This will be moving over. So 2. There can be no icons here. Yep, I lose. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say that was a really good run. That was a really good game. We were very, very close. That's just how the scenario goes. But I like this deck. Let me just. Yeah, I wish. I can definitely, look back at it and go, I should have done this, or I should have done that. But at the same time, like, we walk into a scenario with 5/5 and a tough status, you just have to go for it. You can, I guess at that point, you could play conservative, but I feel like at that point, the match, the scenario itself, we were just looking to rush. I don't really feel like we were playing too, loose, or we weren't taking advantage. But we were in the position to win. We wanted to win, and I feel like that's what we went for. We lost to. I mean, pulling a side scheme would have been great. Good game. I will definitely be doing a deck tech. I don't know if it'll necessarily be at the top of the week. Just trying to map out what the next week's going to look like. But yeah, good game and good deck. And it was super close. See you all next time.